Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the BX Sports JEDI Network Return of the Knicks Martin Luther King edition. Watch along. Say hello to Chef Dan. How are you?
Salute to you, Jedi. Salute to everyone in the chat. Thank you guys so much for joining us today on Martin Luther King's Day as we reflect on the legacy that Martin Luther King Jr. has left and the impact that he has left and that is reverberated not only throughout America but throughout the entire world in the way we view race relations in today's day and age. And today, the NBA usually celebrates this with a slate of games. So the Knicks, as usual, will be playing on Martin Luther King Day to honor his legacy. Today is a matinee game, and we'll be playing the Toronto Raptors.
Yes, the Toronto Raptors on Martin Luther King Day, honoring the trailblazer, the man who took a stand for equality, not just for African American, but for actually we all benefited, Latino American, Afro Latino, and many others unto this day. So a man who took a stand and believing that we all should be equal and have the same freedoms. So we honor it not just with a basketball game, but remembering his legacy each and every day, not just on the 16th of January. So absolutely, there, Chef Dan. We all benefit from a courageous man. May he rest in peace and his family continue to be blessed. So let's get right into it, man. Let's salute to the chat. Let's salute to everyone in the building. How we like to do, trying to make a little money in your pockets here. The Knicks are favorite at a minus 1.5, plus 105 on the money line, and the over and under 218 points and a half at a minus 125. Remember, good luck. Bet with your head, not over your head. They're thinking of a close game, Chef Dan, especially the Knicks coming off a back to back in Detroit yesterday.
Close game, back to back, and the Toronto Raptors are always known for playing us tough. So I'm more than okay with that money line. I'm gonna take the Knicks. I think they're rolling. They have a nice rhythm going, and I'm gonna go over 218.
All right, Julius Randle, what
But
an encore. He had 40.
I'm I'm sorry, I have to change that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Under,
Take the
under,
under. Okay. Taking the under.
yeah.
Okay. That's nothing wrong with that. Remember, that's why you bet with your head, not over your head. And good luck with that for everyone that's putting a wager. Remember, be responsible. And I was gonna touch into Julius Randle coming off a great performance. 42 points or 41 points. I know 15 rebounds.
42 points.
15 rebounds yesterday. Phenomenal job here. What does he have here tonight on a back to back or afternoon? Also Jalen Brunson and others. It's going to show a lot of character here. We were talking about that yesterday on the watch along. Today's afternoon game, back at home, the crowd is going to be really energetic. It's going to be mostly kind of like a family environment because the kiddos are off from school. A lot of family bring a lot of fathers and mothers bring their kids to these matinee games. So it's going to be a young, fun crowd. Hopefully, they give the mixed energy tonight against these Raptors or this afternoon.
I know that the Detroit game was a lot closer than a lot of Knicks fans wanted it to be. But let me ask you a question. At the end of the game, did it feel like Julius Randle got 42, or did he just happen to chance onto 42? Well, what did it feel like to you?
It didn't feel like he for 42 points. It didn't feel like a dominant. Like, oh my god, he's taking over the game and make unstoppable. You know,
And so like when you get a game like that from a player, I don't know if you should be scared or you should welcome that. Because if he got 42 and he was on 24 shots, highly efficient, the three-point shot wasn't going down for him, so he selectively took them. When it was going down for him, it was in big moments that we needed. And he was always around the rim finding a way to get putbacks for us. I he's just been efficient this year.
almost gets taken for granted a little bit. I hate to say that, but it feels like it was you're taking his performance or his performance excellent season for granted. Hopefully not, because we're like, okay, he's there. Let's get. I got the starting lineups for the visiting Raptors coming in here. They're going to feature Gary Trent Jr., OG Anabanobi, excuse me, Fred Van Fleet, Scotty Barnes, and Possum Siakam. And of course, the Knicks same starting lineup. We're going to go with Grimes, Barrett, Brunson, Randle, Mitchell Robinson, are the starting fives there. So let's bring in our six man in the bench before we tip off there, as Jalen Brunson has a moment or a word for the crowd honoring Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. in center court. And now they're going to introduce the starting lineups at Madison Square Garden. So we say hello to our Agent Superago. Yes, Steve. Steve, I did get home in time. Absolutely. And Tim Smith, salute to Sin Smith in the chat, guys. The world's most famous chat. Thank you for joining us as everyone starts filing in, those that are came in a little early from work and will join us here on the watch along. So underneath the bottom, we're scrolling some famous quotes, famous sayings from the late Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and very inspirational quotes.
Yeah, some say he may have been the world's greatest orator, and that's a powerful statement because we've seen the power that speeches have over people and the inspiration it can build amongst people. So to be known as the world's greatest orator and to put up the message that he did, it just adds to the power of the legacy that he's left behind.
Indeed, indeed, absolutely. I've heard that speech many times, and every time I find something new as inspirational. And when I listen to it, and especially if you go where you hear it, and there's a lot of tendencies or a lot of biblical principles there that you'll listen to, and and it's just yeah, that's the way life should be. So I'm glad he had the guts when he had the conviction to stand up there. So Agent has a question there, Chef Dan. I hate to change the subject here, but let me go here. Do you guys think McBride would end up being traded or moved to Westchester? Because there's talks that he's not giving enough offensive end on the floor, but he's getting some good minutes though.
I I don't know. I don't think so, based on the simple fact that this is his second year in the league. Your defense is still good. The offense is in a slump. This is what you call a sophomore slump. Not only that, but he rarely got any time in his freshman year. So this this is the Knicks paying for not playing your young players.
Talking about Caruso in the trade. It's the guys. Thanks for allowing me that because it's the first I hear of a Caruso. Knicks are interested in a Caruso move.
I I just highly doubt a move like that is even made. Number one, it's within conference.
Okay.
Number two, because it's within conference, I know the asking price from the Bulls is going to be way too exorbitant for a Caruso. So it isn't just going to be McBride and a second round pick for Caruso.
Hmm. That's the first I hear that. Now I'm gonna start looking at Caruso because I was talking about him last season. Like why did the Knicks allow him just to sign with Chicago, and not even talk about bringing him in here? He's kind of like a Tom Thibodeau type of player and all that stuff. And I'm gonna keep an eye on that one. Intrigued. That kind of first time I hear of it, but now I'm gonna keep an eye on that. Um,
I'm, but see, here's the other part too. The reason why it like that here's the second reason why it doesn't make sense. We're looking for someone to help us on the offensive end off the bench, right?
but he could hit the three, but he's also a defensive dog, though.
He's a defensive guy, yeah, but he's not the offensive spark you need coming off the
Okay.
bench.
Yeah.
You need a guy like remember we were just talking about Alec Burks. Alec Burks and Alex Caruso do not have the same offensive bag.
Okay. I'm just McBride. I mean, McBride is undersized. I like his defense. Don't get me wrong. But why? But here's the question I'm gonna ask this before we get the tip off. You got McBride making nothing. Why add to the cap?
I'll I'll just I That's a good question, and I'll raise you one better. Does Who has a better chance of giving you 30 points in a playoff game, Caruso or Alec Burks? And you ask yourself why.
Hmm, okay. As we get the tip off here, I'll answer that at the timeout. And Brunson scores right away on the bucket. I think Burks will get you 30 points. And then why? He's just more explosive here. Trent Van Fleet. Van Fleet now driving in the paint, passes it out. Here's Siakam, misses the first shot from three. Rebound Randle. Now Barrett. Barrett looks to push and he got fouled. Johnny Davis, salute. Johnny Davis, yes, salute. In the building. Happy MLK Day to you as well, my friend. That's an interesting debate there uh, with those rumors and the trades. I told you as they get an inbound here, Barrett got to get it in. He got it in, but finally, here's Brunson. Brunson now. Brunson on the bounce pass to Mitchell Robinson deep inside. Man, Robinson, and he missed it. Couldn't get it. Here comes the Raptors. Here's my feet. Melvin Smith in the building. Salute Melvin Smith. Go inbound the ball here to Gary Trent Jr. Siakam swings it around to Barnes. Scotty Barnes now pull up jumper, misses, rebound by Quentin Grimes. Grimes now bringing the ball up, hands it over to Randle. Randle now on the left wing. Randle alley oop to Mitchell Robinson. He dunks it in. So give an assist to Julius Randle and Mitchell Robinson with the stuff. Knicks up 4-0.
As the JEDI is experiencing some audio problems, I'll take it over as Barrett just hit a floater. They get it to Siakam. Siakam puts it up, and he gets a mid-range jumper. 6-2. Knicks have a 4-point lead. 9:55 here left in the first. Brunson has the ball. Brunson kicks it out to Barrett. Barrett over to Robinson, and Robinson got fouled. And no, they call a 3-second violation. So Van Fleet bringing the ball up. Van Fleet kicks it out. Siakam over to Trent. Trent takes a three. That's off the mark. Robinson the rebound over to Brunson. Brunson bringing the ball up. 9:30 here left. Brunson calling out a play. Now he has the switch. He gets it over to Barrett. Barrett has Van Fleet on him. Barrett stripped from behind by Van Fleet. Van Fleet over to Siakam in the post. Siakam over to Trent. Trent for three. And that's good. 1-point game here. Brunson over to Robinson. Now to Randle. Back to Robinson. Over to Brunson. Brunson driving. Picked up by Anunoby. Driving. Spinning. Fall away jumper. No go. Fighting for the rebound. Siakam gets it. Kicks it out to Van Fleet. Fakes it. Drives. Kicks it out. Trent for three. And that's good. And that should have been a foul. Raptors on an 8-0 run. Barrett gets the ball. Barrett over to Randle. Randle defended by Barnes. Barnes knocked it out of bounds. Brunson over to Randle. Randle fakes the three. Now driving, lobs it up, and Robinson with the slam. Ties things up at 8. 7:50 here. Siakam over to Van Fleet. Van Fleet defended by Brunson. Kicks it out to Siakam. Siakam driving, and that's lost. Kicks it out to Anunoby for 3. That's off the mark. Fighting for the rebound. Knocked out of bounds. Knicks ball. $7:35 here left in the first as Randle's bringing the ball up. Randle defended by Barnes. Randle driving. Kicks it out to Grimes. Grimes driving. Kicks it out. Barrett over to Randle. Randle corner 3. That's off the mark. Robinson fighting for the rebound. Siakam knocked it out. Van Fleet pushing. Kicks it out over to Trent. Trent over to Siakam. Siakam for 3. That's off the mark. Knocked it out. Van Fleet gets it back. Off the 3. No go. But Siakam gets the put back. Brunson bringing the ball up here. Brunson driving. Brunson stops. Pivoting. Gets it out to Randle. Randle dribbling. Driving. That's the slam! Ties things up. Trent over to Siakam. Mid-range. Gets the shot. 12-10. They get it over to Grimes. Randle has the ball. Randle over to Barrett. Barrett for 3. That's off the mark. Trent saves it over to Anunoby. Anunoby bringing the ball up. Anunoby driving, kicks it out. Van Fleet for 3, and that's good. It's a 2-pointer. They say foot was on the line. 4-point lead. Brunson, ball got knocked away. You get it over to Raptors, and deflected by Robinson, and Anunoby blocked, and they call a foul. So, timeout on the court here. We'll be right back as JEDI tries to get the audio fixed. And Knicks got to get some things fixed right now. Raptors are just moving and gunning. No one's really watching, boxing out off of a missed shot. So they're getting a lot of putbacks and a lot of offensive rebounds. Knicks got to fix that. We'll be right back.
Putting the length of McDaniels on the Knick point guard. Julius Randle, no hesitation there, and nails the three-pointer. So deja vu, right from Randle attempting to get out after Susan is 3-0. Back to Randle in the corner. He's going to try again. He's got a hit again. Here's Randle. Back in front we go now. Vacillating pace. Randle against Towns. He's got a dare to come out and show. They warn him on the lead. That's the third pointer for Randle. He's 3 for 5. Step backs against Randle. Shot in and out. RJ Barrett the rebound.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. So Argo in the chat said Knicks out here sleepwalking. Yeah, early matinee game. And Tim Smith, comment of the day so far. You hear Tibbs yelling every game, but I can't make out what he's saying. He's yelling out, well, you're never really going to make out because they're distinct phrases. So he's saying things like crazy 88 and like different little terms, elbow, and then sometimes you can make out what he's saying in the sense of just like move, cut. He wants constant movement. So Knicks got to find a way to get constant movement. Anunoby's heading to the line. 5:33 here left in the first. 14-10 as the Knicks facing a 4-point deficit. Anunoby hits the first one. He hits the second one. Brunson bringing the ball up. Brunson being hounded, pivots, kicks it out to Barrett, over to Grimes. Grimes for three. That's off the mark. Anunoby the rebound, pushing. They get it to Van Fleet for three. That's off the mark. Randle the rebound, over to Barrett. Barrett bringing the ball up. Barrett defended by Van Fleet. Barrett. And he got striped, and that was a foul. And they kick it, and Siakam gets an easy dunk. So another 8-0 run by the Raptors. Brunson gets it over to Randle. Randle kicks it out. Brunson open for three, and that's good. Cuts the deficit down to 5 as Barnes gets it over to Trent. Now to Anunoby. Siakam has the ball. Back to Anunoby. Anunoby fakes the three over to Siakam. Siakam driving, kicks it out. Van Fleet over to Barnes. Barnes bumping. Barnes got the layup. And Randle bringing the ball up. And Randle dribbling, driving. They get it over to, oh my gosh. So Randle already got 3 assists in the first quarter here. As he gets it to Mitchell Robinson for a dunk. Anunoby for 3, that's off the mark. Brunson gets the rebound. 3:30 here left in the first. Brunson driving. Brunson. And he got blocked. And Van Fleet saves it. Driving, kicks it out. Trent for 3, and that's good. So they're bringing up the pace of the game now. 23-15. Randle defended by Van Fleet. Defensive 3-second on Anunoby. And they call a timeout. Officials timeout on the court here as the Knicks down by 8, 23-15. JEDI, your audio working?
Yeah, just finish the quarter. I'm not gonna come in.
Nah, we're in commercial break right now.
We'll finish the quarter. Yeah, just finish the quarter. I had to reboot the computer and check the connections in the back, and it was a loose USB connection.
Okay.
Yeah, hopefully that's it.
Yeah, you sound better.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was the loose USB connection in the back. When I was dusting off in the back, I must have loosened it. Team looks a little sluggish, like they were on a flight and they played a game yesterday.
Yeah, that's what they look like right now. Melvin
But
Smith said the Knicks looking sloppy in the game. We gotta have because the schedule is gonna get tough, tough, tough. And Thibodeau, y'all know I can't stand him. Um, this is off of a back-to-back.
you know what we always say: one possession, one quarter, one half, one game at a time. Just play
Yeah,
those individual. Don't worry about the schedule coming up. I know us as fans we could say that, but if we want them to take care of those small little obstacles ahead, win those small battles. Then we'll turn and we turn around. We'll see. We're a couple like right now. We're a couple games over 500. Just those little steps. Don't obviously this team cannot handle the adversity of looking ahead. They don't have the luxury, put it that way, to look ahead,
yeah.
worry about that. Just start with the baby steps and you'll see. And I go. Keep it simple. Stupid.
But like, also you gotta give kudos to the Raptors. Like Argo said, they came to play.
Oh, absolutely.
Their
They
season, their season is not going as expected. They just came from pushing the 76ers to like what, game 6 in the first round. They got a rookie of the year. Like their season's not going as expected right now. So
oh look in attendance. The Giants are in attendance, baby. I don't know which players. Damn, I couldn't see it. You got 3 Knicks, 3 Giants in there, baby.
happy Victory Monday, Jedi.
Yes, indeed. Big watch along. We had a nice watch along too, man.
And Randle hits the free throw. Brunson gets it to Randle. Randle pulls up for 3, and that's good. So Randle with old-fashioned 4-point play. 23-19. They kick it back to Precious Achua. Drive in, blocked by Hartenstein. And they call a
Whoa.
foul.
Oh, come on. He finally did something positive, and you're going to call. Come on. Boo. The crowd saw the replay, too.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that was a precious block, man, on Achua.
Chua heading to the line. Hits the first one. 24-19, 2:39 here left in the first. Hits both free throws. Brunson bringing the ball up. Brunson dribbling, driving, bumps. Off the glass, no good, but Hartenstein puts it back on the first try.
Wow. He still couldn't get up to dunk it.
Yeah. 25-21. Boucher kicks it back out to Van Fleet.
Water boy.
Van Fleet pulls up for 3. That's off the mark. Randle the rebound. Randle driving. Randle crossover, and he got fouled. So he's heading to the line.
That was nice there. That was actually very precious.
So Randle to the line. 1:58 here left. It's the first one. Oh, Eastern Conference Player of the Week is Jalen Brunson.
Nice. Look at those numbers, man.
Yep.
34.8 points a game.
50% from the field, 50 from the three, 5 assists. Randle hits both free throws. Knicks down by 2. 25-23. So Raptors spacing around. Trent has the ball, dribbling against Brunson, driving. Blocked by Brunson. Deflected out of bounds by Trent. So, oh no, wait. They said last touch by the Knicks, so 1 second left on the shot clock. One left. Van Fleet gets it, fires, misses. Hartenstein the rebound over to Randle. Randle bringing the ball up. Randle driving, crossed over Hernan Gomez, and another slam by Julius Randle.
Catching a body out there. Woo.
Van Fleet poked away by Randle.
Knicks on a 10-2 run. Oof, let's go. Man, Julius Randle.
McBride in for Brunson. They get it over to Trent. Trent driving. Kicks it to Boucher and blocked from behind. They call a foul on quickly.
Salute Sheldon. Sheldon Darrell Johnson. Salute.
As Boucher hits the first one. Salute to you, Sheldon. It's both free throws. Back up by 2. So Knicks down by 2, 27-25. Quickly has the ball. Gets it over to Barrett. Barrett driving. Kicks it out over to Randle. Randle has a mismatch. Randle spinning. Fall away jumper. Rims in and out. Fighting for the rebound. And Hernan Gomez comes up with it. Van Fleet driving. Van Fleet reverse layup as Hartenstein and McBride did not communicate there. Quickly holding the ball. Quickly kicks it out. Randle jab step in. Side step, takes the 3 off the mark. McBride kicks it out. Quickly takes a deep 3, and that's off the mark. Van Fleet takes a deep 3, and I think that was partially blocked. So that's the end of the first quarter. Knicks down by 4, 29-25.
They didn't give up 30, but 29. Just
Off of a back-to-back, I'll take it.
yeah, Gary Trent Jr. had a couple threes there. Randle looks like Randle, though, that dunk again. Wow. That was nice.
That was his second one of the game. He's just blowing by them when he gets the chance. Once he gets that step, it's like you said, it's like you've always wanted him to do. Just attack the rim. You're too big and too strong for them to do anything.
Yes.
And if they want to jump up straight up with you, then keep ramming your body into them, because at some point, laws of physics is going to go towards you.
Yes. I'm looking for the second quarter here for Barrett to get going. I know our agent is saying think he's absent, but this is a team that he likes to get. He gets up for his home Canadian team in Toronto. He gets up for you, and he gets. So let's hopefully this is the right recipe. If we think RJ Barrett has been struggling from coming back from that finger injury, this is the team that will kind of get his juices going, get his motor going. Is the Toronto Raptors? Let's hope that tonight, this afternoon, he gets it rolling.
Absolutely.
Tim Smith says, "Well, that could have been a lot worse. We got to tighten up our defense." Absolutely, that's the main thing that's going to be talked about in that huddle with Coach Thibodeau. Tighten up that defense, tighten up that defense. We all know how Tom Thibodeau. That's going to be the first thing. He's probably still yelling on about that.
And it's not even like the defense within the possession itself. That's not the problem right there. It's just two main problems we've seen so far. Is transition defense and communicating. And the second one really is after the missed shot. No one's boxing out and tracking the ball and their man.
Yes, that's what it's going to be. Especially that Harkenstein and McBride, when you allow Van Fleet to get that underneath scoop layup. All right, we're ready to go here. There we go, baby. So Scotty Barnes will bring the ball up here. Hopefully my microphone is working. Everything well, no staticky. Siakam passes it over to Barnes. Barnes now top of the key. He's still top of the key. Picked up by Toppin. Here's Holmgren Gomez for three, and he misses. Rebound by Barrett. And we're going to whistle. And loose ball foul on McBride. Now the officials are becoming ridiculous now. You got to let guys box out. You got to get physical to box out to get a rebound. Come on. He was emphatic. He called that foul like with an attitude. Achua, Siakam. So Siakam now. And passes here. Here's Bobby Boucher, and Boucher hits it. Waterboy from downtown. 32-25. Quickly now to McBride. McBride now. Over to Quickly. 13 on the shot clock. Emmanuel Quickly has a double team. A zone. Here's Barrett now. Barrett from the curl. He misses the jump shot. Rebound by Achua. Achua now will give it to Siakam. Siakam wants to push. Siakam at the point. Pass it to Holmgren Gomez. Bounce pass to Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes passes it. And good job there for the Knicks. Here comes up Toppin with the turnover. So Toppin now on the left wing. Over to McBride. McBride back to Harkenstein. Quickly now. Quickly. Oh, here and go. Passes it out. Barrett for three. And that's off the mark. Loose ball. Fight for the rebound. Comes up Siakam. Obi Toppin deflected it, but Siakam retrieves it. So Siakam will bring the ball up here. Siakam passes it to Holmgren Gomez. Back to Siakam. Top of the key. He's telling him to move. He's crossover. Siakam puts it up and he gets fouled. So now they're getting a little touchy with this second quarter with the officiating. So Siakam will go to the line here for some free throws.
This is totally favoring the Raptors right now.
Indeed.
Inconsistent officialing always favors the Raptors.
He misses the free throw.
Ball don't lie.
There you go. He goes 1 of 2 from the line to extend the lead, 33-25. A minute and a half gone by in the second quarter. McBride now. Over to Quickly. Bounce pass to Barrett. Barrett now. So they're playing a minor zone here, the Toronto. So they got to continue. Barrett, 3 on the shot clock. Step back for 3. Not a good offensive And they're going to say Knicks have it. So they deflected out of bounds. So Knicks are going to get a second opportunity. So Barrett will inbound here. Knicks get a new shot clock. Trying to get it in. Bounce pass to Hartenstein. Hartenstein over to McBride. McBride over to Toppin. Back to Quickly. 6 on the shot clock. 5 on the shot clock. Now Quickly. Back over to McBride. Takes the 3-ball. And that's off the mark. Rebound. Hartenstein comes and rips it. Barrett now shoots the 3-ball. And he misses. Fight for the loose ball. Hartenstein hits the floor. Here comes Barnes. Toronto with numbers. Here's Barnes. And he got fouled. And does. My goodness. Now, I don't know how long the Knicks could go out there with no one able to provide them with offense right now, because RJ Barrett missing from the 3-point line. And actually, Toppin is invisible out there. He's got to get aggressive offensively. Here's Barnes. He hits the first free throw. As much as we're killing Barrett, but Toppin is becoming, and I love Toppin, everyone knows that, but Toppin is becoming invisible out there. He's got to make a preference felt. He goes 1 of 2 from the line. Scotty Barnes, he misses the second free throw as they bring the ball up.
Ball online.
There you go. 34-25. Here's Quickly. He's going to shoot the 3-ball, and that's off the mark. Knicks are not getting into no offense. It's a bunch of chucking out there. Knicks have now scored in 4 minutes. Back again. Here's Bobby Boucher. Boucher misses. Pachua had it. And Hartenstein with the long pass, Toppin, and hopefully he gets the dunk. Hopefully this gets Toppin going. So Hartenstein with the touchdown pass. Looking like Danny Dimes out there. Here's Siakam. Thought about the 3. Boucher passes it to Achua. Achua back to Siakam. Siakam calling for a screen from Hernan Gomez. He drives right over to Barnes. Barnes now driving. Barnes going for the monster dunk. Impressive. Scotty Barnes. So Toronto playing with a little pizzazz. Here's Quickly in the paint floater. It's good. Manuel Quickly answers. 36-29 here. Here's Siakam. Siakam now. Playing a little loose here. He's one-on-one with Barrett. He drives. And Toppin gets called for reaching. So the Worldwide West foul. So we got some free throws here for Siakam. He hits the first free throw. Another free throw coming up. He hits both free throws, extending lead now 38-29. As Emmanuel Quickly. So it's a 9-point lead here. Quickly picks up the ball here, brings it up. Toppin, back to Quickly. Here's McBride. McBride penetrates, floater, and he misses. And a loose ball. McBride comes up with it. McBride passes to Barrett. Barrett now driving. Barrett passes to Toppin. Toppin for 3. It's good! Obi Toppin. So that one dunk hopefully gets Toppin after I just said he was a little invisible. He has 5 points. Here's Siakam. Now Siakam. Knicks intensifying the defense. Siakam now puts up the shot. Wild shot. No last touch by Toronto. So it's Knicks ball. So give Barrett an assist there on that Obi Toppin 3-ball. So 38-32 here. Emmanuel Quickly now. Emmanuel Quickly driving. Alley-oop, but just 2 underneath, but Hartenstein comes up with it. I like the play there, but Barrett, they try to get a kickball. So we get a new shot clock. He was trying to get Toppin on a cut. So the Knicks will side out of bounds this. They get a new shot clock here. As Quickly now. Quickly has a double team. Bounce pass to Harkenstein. Harkenstein gets to the Toppin. Toppin goes up strong, but blocked there by Boucher. Here's Hernan Gomez. Hernan Gomez, Euro step. Puts up the scoop. Misses, but right there was Bobby Boucher. So the water boy causing trouble here. 40-32. He had a block, now a dunk. Here's Barrett going on strong. He misses. Here comes Siakam. Siakam now pushing. Bounce past to Barnes. Barnes puts it up, and he's got a foul. So Barrett's got to get going too. Just like Toppin needed to get going. RJ Barrett needs to get going as well. But Toppin getting blocked there. Wow. Barnes misses the first free throw, Chef Dad.
Oh, don't lie.
Harkenstein we're going to sit. So Brunson and Mitchell Robinson returns. So Harkenstein and McBride takes a seat. And he misses both free throws here.
Oh, don't lie.
Knicks down by 8 with possession here. 5 minutes gone by in the second. Here's Brunson now. Brunson trying to gets Barrett. Barrett now in the curl. Barrett fakes. He gets contact and shot won't go. And Barrett, with frustration in his face, couldn't get that 3-point play opportunity. But they'll call a timeout here. Knicks trail by 8. Barrett will go to the line for 2. It's just like what could go wrong is going wrong right now for Barrett. He had an opportunity for a continuation there and just rims out. You saw him. He looked for that frustration like, oh, my God, I can't even get that going. He just got to continue grinding the way he is. He'll be fine. I think Barrett will be.
Yeah. It kind of seems like right now he's in the midst between trying to press to get the game and not trying to press too much and become a liability, which is good right now, but hopefully the game just comes to him.
I kind of tend to agree with that. They look a little rusty out there. You're right. They look a little rusty. But RJ is off. He is way off. He's way off. But he's the type of guy who would get it growing because he's still attacking the basket. He's getting an opportunity to go to the free throw line there.
Yeah, and you kind of never really count out RJ because he's the type to have a bad half like that, and we've seen it during the pandemic year. We saw it last year. He'll have a first bad half and then come out guns blazing and get like 28 points in the second half. Not only that, but let me ask you, right now that, because remember the first game versus the Pacers, he didn't have to drive too much. He was on fire from 3. You personally, do you think that bandage on his right hand, the fact that he dribbles a lot with that right hand, now it's becoming an issue where he's not really comfortable with it because, like, now he has to do a lot more. They're playing him up on the 3-point shot. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not, depending on where the coverage is coming from.
It could be it as it heals. Maybe there's some scabbing, and that scabbing is bothering him. Because I've gotten working in the construction. I always get sliced, my fingers cut. I know it's different from an NBA basketball game. I'm not comparing, but when you have cuts and you're dribbling and you're constantly with scabbing, touching, hitting it, even if you put a stint, it still bothers you. And it just a little your natural nerve. Remember, your fingers are full of nerve endings that you're constantly touching, and that nerve is gonna give you that reflex. Maybe that's what is possibly going on. I'm trying to at least bring it towards our everyday life, how we would. Maybe that's what it is. Also, even if you're stitched with scab and it just a little bit of sweat, perspiration in a scab, burns a little bit, bothers, irritation, you never know. As Barrett misses the first free throw. And he goes 1 of 2 from the line. So Knicks down by 7 now. 5.5 minutes gone by here. Here's Siakam now, top of the key. Van Fleet back in the game. But Siakam now passes it to Van Fleet. Wide open three. He's going to take the 3 ball, and that rims in. So Siakam gets an assist there on Van Fleet's 3 ball. 10-point lead here for Toronto. This is the largest. So Brunson driving, stops, back here to Quickly. Now he takes the 3, and he got fouled. So he will hit to the line for 3 free throws. Jay Tucker, we're kind of early. It's still early, but right now we're down by 10 there. I get it. I Chef Dan, I believe in the 5-minute mark, or maybe after the second free throw, we'll see Julius Randle returning. And quickly hits that free throw. Absolutely. I agree with you. The Knicks should be doing better. I agree with you. A little sluggish. You're absolutely correct. We've all been noting that. He gets another free throw. Quentin Grimes returns to the game. So it's 43-35 and another free throw for Emmanuel Quickly. Trying to hit all 3 free throws from the line. And he gets the third. He hits all 3. So it's 43-36 now, halfway through the quarter. Van Fleet will bring the ball up here. Knicks need to insert themselves on defense. Van Fleet, and he misses. Rebound taken away by Toppin. Toppin over to IQ. Now Brunson will bring it. Brunson keeps his dribble. Now he's driving, stops, pull up, and he got it. Jalen Brunson, 7 points right here. So Knicks down by 5. Here's Siakam. Siakam backing in, shoots, and he got it. So he got in 12 feet, pulled away, and got it. 13 points for Possum Siakam. Here's Brunson. Back to Quickly for 3. And off the mark, loose ball. Grimes comes up with it. Quentin Grimes pass it back to Brunson. Brunson for 3. And that's off the mark. Quentin Grimes come up with the rebound. Quentin Grimes spins right to Mitchell Robinson. He dunks it in. Quentin Grimes with an assist. And Mitchell Robinson with the dunk. Knicks down by 5. Here's Van Fleet. And they're going to call a foul there as Quickly. Oh, man. Quentin Grimes. I love that there. He just always gets those assists there underneath the basket. Well, we get some free throws here. 5 minutes left before the half. It's Fred Van Fleet will go to the line for 2. And he hits the first free throw. So it's a 6-point lead as Julius Randle. Right on the minute. Man, if I was a betting man, I could have hit that right on the nose. I said around the 5-minute mark, Julius Randle should be returning back. Man.
You know your coach.
Hey, he sent me a shirt. Van Fleet hits both free throws, 47-40. Quickly with 3 fouls, though. So here's Brunson. Now he spins, gets in the paint, stops, and finds Grimes. Quentin Grimes, 7 on the shot clock. Grimes back to Randle, 4 on the shot clock. Randle now in the paint. Randle moves his moves. He puts it off the glass. No, Robinson had the loose ball. The loose ball comes up into Randle. Randle going up. Randle, Charles Smith Memorial, count it, and 1. So Julius Randle gets to go to the 3-point play opportunity. Yeah, I agree with those. Those are questionables officiating there with those soft touches. But Randle will go to the line, beneficiary here, trying to get a 3-point play. He misses, and Robinson comes up with the loose ball. Right over to Quentin Grimes. Grimes going strong and lays it in. Quentin Grimes with that burst of speed. Knicks down by 3, 47-44. It should have been a turnover. And it is a charging foul on Scotty Barnes. Good job. Who else but Brunson? So here's Brunson bringing the ball. Knicks could tie here on the 3 ball. Randle almost lost the ball. He does, but Rabbit cuts it. Here's Grimes. Grimes now has a double team. 5 on the shot clock. Barrett behind his back. Barrett, he puts up the floater. It's good. R.J. Barrett. And wow, a little sloppy, but the Knicks only down by 1. And Melvin Smith says, I never thought I'll say this. Thank you, Julius. You're muted, my friend.
Yeah, he's playing that good.
He is.
He's playing that good.
What a year difference. Last year we were all chipping in to get him a plane ticket out of here.
It's not even a year's difference. What a difference that Jalen Brunson makes.
Yes.
He's got confidence enough in Jalen Brunson that it's like, here, you take the ball, you decide. Whatever you decide, I'm with it. And then from there, when's the last time we seen Julius dribbling the ball in the in the post looking for a mismatch? Like just dribbling, waiting, trying to do a dribble move, and then just keeps it for 18 seconds. Rarely does that.
You know what? Good job on them before half there. Make it a 1 point. Make it a 1 point here. Battling back. They're not gonna wave this white towel here. They could easily say we were going. We're in a back-to-back. They're battling Julius, and it starts with Randle. You see that desire there with Brunson. Him and Brunson is like, you know what? They're showing us that every game they're out there to and they, like rightfully so, they're professionals, but they're gonna try to win everything right now, no matter what. And you do that. You just go out there and try to win every game. That's what we ask for, and it's showing. I'm glad Barrett finally hit that floater because he had Brunson wide open for 3. When he let that go, when he saw him and looked him off, I was like, oh, please, RJ, hit this because it's not going to look good for you if you miss this.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to be honest with you on that.
In the same note, when I saw the other camera angle, I kind of saw why he didn't want to make that pass and just took it himself. You have Van Fleet in front of you. If you go to kick that out, you're not Jalen Brunson. You're not the world's best passer, and that's Pascal Siakam in the passing lane.
Yeah, with
you
the
trust
long reach.
RJ to make that pass? Yeah.
With that long reach in his hands. As we come back here, Siakam will bring the ball up. Speaking of Siakam, he bounced passes to Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes trying to get deep in the post here. Back up to Siakam. Siakam now on the wing. Siakam now backing in on Mitchell Robinson. 8 on the shot clock. Backs in. A lot of shuffling of the feet. Albanobi for 3. And he misses. And they're going to say loose ball foul. Loose ball. Oh, that's a lot of loose ball fouls underneath the basket these officials are calling. They're not allowing guys to position, as we say, good afternoon to Miss Maria. Salute, Miss Maria. Thank you for joining us. I hope you're doing well, my friend. But you got to let them bang a little for that rebound. That's basketball. That's part of basketball, boxing out. As Scotty Barnes rattles that one in. And these are old timers. They should know that. They've been playing basketball as he hits two. This official.
You're gonna see the free throw disparity soon.
Yeah, it's 18 free throws for Toronto. Knicks 9. It's double. Here's Brunson. Brunson now takes a shot, and he got it. 9 points for Jalen Brunson. Knicks down by 1. We're just over 3 minutes before halftime. Here's Trent. Gary Trent now stops, passes it here to Barnes. Barnes puts it up, and he wild shot misses, and he's complaining about fouls. Here's Barrett. RJ Barrett now. He lost, and he got fouled for reaching. So both teams are not happy with this officiating as Nick Nurse.
Because Barrett got called for a turnover earlier in the game that he got fouled on. You remember that play?
Yes. Barrett hits the free throw. We're all leaving at 49. So the Knicks with the next free throw could take the lead here and climb back and take the lead. And Barrett rattles it in. So the Knicks take a 1-point lead here just under 3 minutes before the halftime break. Barnes, Van Fleet back to Siakam. Siakam now driving, stops from the paint, and he misses the elbow jumper. Rebound by Randle. Randle pushes it to Brunson. Brunson on the right side. He's going to back in on Van Fleet. He's backs in, pull away, and he got it. Jalen Brunson while falling down with the theatrics. The Knicks up 52-49. So Brunson. Here's Van Fleet. Van Fleet. Bounce pass here to Barnes. Barnes had deep post. He misses it again. So he missed it. Second opportunity, couldn't get it. So New York holding Toronto with no field goals in the last 3:30 in the game. Here's Randle now. Randle dancing. Randle now driving back to Barrett. Barrett in rhythm for 3. It's good! 3-pointer. R.J. Barrett. Randle gets an assist. You saw how he just led him there. Knicks on a 15-2 run here. So Knicks up by 6. Here's Gary Trent. Trent now from the baseline. He misses. Rebound by Randle. So a minute and a half here left. Randle now. Randle still keeping his dribble. Randle one-on-one with Scotty Barnes. Here comes the double team. Anunoby, they saw the ball and they forced the turnover. So too much dribbling for Julius as 2 guys hit the floors. Barrett hits the floor. Here's Van Fleet. Van Fleet trying to hunt the foul, and he does. And he hits the free throw. Knicks up by 5. Van Fleet has another free throw coming up. And he hits it. Goes 2 of 2 from the line. 55-51. Brunson now on the left wing. Backing in. Brunson goes strong and reach in out of bounds. 15 on the shot clock. Knicks will have it underneath the basket. Brunson trying to inbound. And he inbounds it to Barrett. Barrett picks up his dribble now. Barrett almost lost it, but kept it there. Barrett now spins. A lot of contact. No call. A lot of contact there. My God, here's Van Fleet. And a turnover. And they're going to call, what are they going to call? Blocking foul. This officiating sucks. This officiating sucks. Brunson was above the. Oh my God, that's a charge. Meanwhile, Barrett got mauled.
This is why the NFL beats the NBA. Give the coaches a challenge in each half because the officiating is suspect at best.
Wow, Van Vliet hits the free throw here, 52-55. This is terrible officiating. You can't be having this in your home court. Knicks up by 2 now. So here's Brunson. So it's the final minute here. Brunson calling out a play here. He wants Randle to screen. Now he goes, drives, puts up the floater. He misses, can't get it, but he gets the loose ball. Brunson again puts it up, and he got it. So Jalen Brunson was not going to be denied. He got his own rebound, and he gets it. 57-53. Knicks up by 4 now. 29 seconds here. Van Vliet letting the ball just roll. Now he picks it up. He's going to shoot the 3 ball, and he hits it from deep. Back down. Knicks still now up by 1. And we get some whistles now. What? He took that one deep out there. Yeah, it looks like it. As they inbound here to Brunson, 25 here. It's going to be 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Van Vliet with 16 points. So now Brunson now. 8 on the shot clock. Now Brunson in the paint. He's going to take the jumper, and he got it. So Jalen Brunson. Knicks up by 3 here with 6.9. Van Vliet now. Van Vliet driving. Puts it up. Passes it back. Anunoby fakes. Anunoby now shoots the 3 at the line, and he partially blocked. So we get to the first half. Knicks up 59-56. My God, it feels like it's 8-on-5 with these officiating. Terrible call there. Wow.
All I know, what I know for sure is that the Toronto Raptors come in with the physical style of game. That's what I know.
Correct.
Now, how the game is going to be called is dependent on the referees and their judgment alone. And the fact that Toronto is getting all these calls is suspect at best.
I mean, and it's okay if they see certain angles where they're calling the whistles. But when you see Barrett getting mauled there, with a lot of physicality, no call, and then on the other end, it's a clear blocking play and you call a charge. I mean, excuse me, the other way around. It was a charge, but he called a block, and he didn't even move. He was above the restricted line. He just stood there, and and then with replay, that is terrible. It's terrible.
You know what else it is though? You got to give credit to the Toronto Raptors for this. They're smart in this aspect. When they go into the zone, if someone drives to the middle of the paint, you notice a lot of them start to close in, and that's when the fouls happen. Reason why the referees aren't going to call certain fouls is if they can't see the foul.
They can't see it. You're right. And remember, they're so long and lengthy. They get screened and they're watching. Yeah, you're correct. You hit that perfectly right on the nose. There's no rebuttal. There's no maybe that's right on there. Perfect. But you know what? We got to give the Knicks credit for going on that 15-2 run there to close out here in that second quarter, because they could have been dead for rights. You know, this is the type of game that you see. The officiating is atrocious. We're sluggish the night before, or XYZ, the excuses. They did not. They persevere, and it starts with Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson. That tandem, that, like you said, that Brunson signing is rejuvenated, kickstart of Julius Randle. And it shows.
we like off of a back-to-back, both matinee games, so they're very early. I This team, man, they're playing very well, regardless of the refereeing. Playing very well. First quarter they gave up 29 points. Second quarter they gave up 27. Knicks themselves scored 34 points. Able to take the lead into the half on your own home court. Now this third quarter, after you've gotten the engine revved up and you're able to get a rest here in the second half, if I'm Thibodeau, this third quarter is all about making statements. That's the message I'm sending. You put a stamp here in this third quarter.
Curtis, I think with Grimes, I know you say you would like him to be more aggressive. I think Grimes is aggressive because one thing I like about, I understand he should be more offensively, but when he gets the ball, he knows with Grimes, he knows his role. Right now, he's the third or fourth fiddle. He doesn't overstep that.
Also, Curtis, that's a valid point. But if you really want Grimes to be aggressive, then the need right now is for him to be in that second unit. I know his defense is important, but we may need to sit McBride down for Grimes in that second unit because you see them. They're playing zone. Who do we know has the best first step on this team to cut through the zone and able to set things up? Is Quentin Grimes.
Yes. And he's so fast from the wing. As you know, as soon as he just goes. He just boom, 1-2, and he's right at the basket. I think, and that's why I see where Curtis would like him to be more aggressive because of that speed and that step there, man. And he just keeps showing flashes because he recognized that even if he goes and he gets the first step, and then if there's help, he still knows I could trust him to get that pass off to either Mitchell Robinson underneath or Hartenstein for that dunk. Maybe you're onto something there because maybe he could get Hartenstein going the way he cuts to get some easy baskets to get him offensively getting in rhythm. I could see that. I could see that opportunity as D-Ross is in the building. Salute D-Ross.
Hartenstein isn't my main concern with him passing. My main concern would be catching Obi on those cuts.
Oh, of course, but either or at that point.
Either or, yeah.
And you could vice versa, Obi or Hartenstein. I just want to see Hartenstein. We know Obi has the offensive talent. It's just right now who's stuck in neutral is Hartenstein. If he's not going to give us anything on the defensive protection and rim protecting, give us something on the offense.
Yeah.
So that's why I quickly pointed out his name first. It says I can't see that Quickly's kind of taking that role. The second unit needs a spark though. For Grimes in the second unit. Grimes is high octane.
It wasn't after the three. It was that dunk. That dunk started setting the tone. Yeah.
Actually, it was before that. It was before I said he was invincible. One Jedi to another Jedi told him, "You're invincible. You got to use the Force, baby." He said, "I don't know why. I'm gonna use the dunk. I gotta get my main man BX Sports Jedi was already telling me I'm invincible." So he said, "I gotta get going, man. He can't disappoint me, man." Those that knew I am a huge Moby Topic fan. I got a jersey, so that's why Obi-Wan Kenobi's. That's why that's the joke.
It was in the Force that you delivered those words.
I delivered the words in the Force. I was one with the Force. Yes, right after that three, the team woke up. Yeah, you could say that. It was a spark because, bro, Toppin got you 5 quick points. You know what? Let's go. Yeah, you could see. But I think it was more when that Randle came back in that game. Once Randle came back in with Brunson, they changed things around a bit.
No, but also I think the reason why I said the dunk was because it came off of a defensive turnover.
Yes.
So then what they decided to do, what I think the Knicks decided to do was like, you know what? We can't beat this zone right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to step up on the defensive end, and then we're going to rush back on offense so they can't set up this zone.
Yes.
There's a slew of games around the NBA right now. The Pacers are up 97-90 on the Bucks.
That's heading to the fourth, no?
Yeah.
The Heat and Hawks are playing.
The Warriors and the Wizards. Warriors are up by 2. A lot of these teams play very good basketball. The teams that we get angry at the Knicks for not blowing them out.
Was this game earlier or was this last night? The Hornets and Celtics.
Last night.
That was last night. Okay, just seeing the finals there on that score.
I don't know. I mean, I guess, but I don't know why the NBA would try and compete with the NFL. It was great product on last
Of
night.
course. You know what? This Saturday night they shouldn't be putting no basketball game. It should be Saturday night Giants. You kidding me?
Yes. I'm not gonna lie to you, Kev. I don't even know if I'm gonna be watching the UFC.
Yeah.
No, wait. The UFC is a late start. It starts at 10.
Is it?
I believe so.
But by that Giants game is probably gonna end at 11 o'clock at night. It's one of those late ones that was Saturday night late. Those divisional games usually finishes at 11-12.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
And we'll be doing the watch along, so please join us. We trying to keep that postseason train going there.
As it's bird season. You know what that means. Damn right.
Or Dexter Lawrence could have a nice barbecue chicken. A la Hurst.
Not only that,
barbecue a la Hurst.
Ojolari is considered day-to-day.
Yes.
Because what happened was it was a contusion because someone kicked him in his thigh. So hopefully, that can, that can be iced and massaged throughout the week. You get a few practice reps in here and there, and he'll be able to go. Because we need all the help we can get. We got to put Jalen Hurts in the dirt.
Yes, the Eagles fans are the worst, Steve. I agree with you. They eat manure.
Yeah.
They eat horse manure. They actually, and that's not being facetious. Look at the video. Google it.
They eat manure. Yeah.
When they got one, ugh. Wait, where does it go?
I mean, look, the Bills fans, I understand what their celebration is, going through tables. Like, that's just, it's a playoff wrestling. I understand it. But
Hey, listen.
I don't know why that's a tradition.
Jets win, I'm gonna shove a cannoli down my mouth.
Eat some schmoyetel. You gotta be eating the cannoli. Like, this is what Tony Soprano wanted.
So we're just a few minutes here. They got a court. Yeah, they have a courthouse in the arena, in the stadium, because they are so nuts, man.
Yeah, you might as well convict them right then and there. They're gonna
Yeah.
do a crime. You might as well convict them.
I think one of our guys that used to be on the program with us before last season, he went one time to the old vet stadium. He decided to wear. He was a young child who wore a opposing team jersey, and he got punched. He told that story on the air here. But you know
Yeah,
what? That happens to a lot of people though when they wear the cowboy stuff. I mean, you could just get that just going to the grocery store. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, and I hate you so. Oh man,
Didn't wear gear. No,
see,
eh,
that's smart.
that's smart. Heck, I remember my first time when I moved here to Florida. Went to see the Yankees, the Rays, and my God, I had my Yankee gear, and there was a bunch of idiots singing "Sweet Home Alabama." Yankees go home. I still remember that.
Ugh.
Ugh, ugh. With the Confederate flag, it's like ugh.
Oh man,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was bad. That was bad. When going into the arena, I was with my kids. Austin and Anthony were young. That was in 2004 when we first moved here, and that's not that long ago. And they were still holding on to that. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. That's it's like yeah, it's
I know I never want to go to a sporting event in Philadelphia.
oh
Like
nah.
I'm not even gonna lie, it's looking like the playoffs is setting up. Like if the season ended today, and I know we hate that saying, but the Knicks would end up facing Philadelphia. Like I would never ever go to an away game ever.
As long as we beat them, I love when we beat the Flyers, the Rangers. Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
But I hate it when they beat us back in the '90s with Lindros. Ugh. Look at Johnny Bryant getting an interview there. Coach Bryant.
That's technically Coach Bryant. He's the next. Like if Tibbs was to ever get teed up and out, he'd be the guy to grab the clipboard. So yeah, you're right. He's Coach Bryant.
Rebecca Holler looking sassy there with her dressing. Here we go, third quarter.
So Barnes goes in, gets the layup. 1 point game. 59-58. Brunson driving, high arcing layup. Rims in and out. But he gets his rebound, kicks out to Barrett for three, and that's short. But fighting for the rebound, Randle gets it to Brunson. Brunson fall away jumper, and he got it. 61-58. They get it over to Van Fleet. Van Fleet driving left, kicks it. Barnes gets the layup. Brunson bringing the ball up. Gets it over to Barrett, over to Randle, back to Barrett.
Oh no.
Barrett gets a switch. He's driving. Gets the layup and the foul. Barrett hits the free throw. 4-point game here. Knicks lead by 4. 64-60. 10:30 here left in the third. Van Fleet gets it back. Gets it back from Trent as well. Van Fleet driving left. Has Brunson on him. Keeps the dribble alive. Crossover. Pulls up. Misses. Randle the rebound. Randle over to Barrett. Barrett has Van Fleet in the block, and he draws the foul on Van Fleet. Barrett heading back to the line.
Give Clyde Frazier a glass of water because I'm dying laughing.
Get him a lozenge. Yeah, he's choking dying. I said, please, not on air. We love you and we need you.
You see, Clyde. You see, I'm watching Bream on the TV, and he's laughing and trying to do the call too. Salute Dark Knight. Salute Dark Knight in the building. I'm from the UK. Salute.
Thank you so much for joining us, Dark Knight. Barrett hits the first one. Hits both free throws. And looks like Mitchell Robinson and Scotty Barnes is getting chippy. 6-point lead for the Knicks here. 10 minutes left. Barnes bringing it up. And Anunoby over to Siakam. Back to Barnes. Barnes driving. Barnes stops, looking, gets it over to Trent. Trent driving, spinning, kicks it out to Barnes. Barnes stops, kicks it over to Trent. Trent driving, over to Barnes, kicks it out. Siakam for three, that's off the mark. But Barnes gets the rebound, kicks it out. Trent fakes, now takes the three, and that's off the mark. But they get the rebound over to Van Fleet. Van Fleet for three, and that's good. Knicks once again not boxing out and securing a rebound. Brunson has the ball over to Barrett, over to Randle, over to Mitchell Robinson. Barrett driving, and that was stripped. And they get it up ahead. Trent gets the dunk. And that's a timeout by Tom Thibodeau. 1 point game, 66-65. Knicks lead by one. So we already see what killed them right there on that on those last two possessions. Can't give him 4 chances back to back on a bucket.
And you know he's gonna hammer them on that boxing out.
Yep.
Boxing out. Yeah.
That's something we could have definitely controlled there.
Huh.
Not only that, but Scotty Barnes is not an adept driver of the ball. We should be pressuring his handle more. A lot of these long-armed guys, they don't have the cleanest handle, so we should be pressuring their handle a lot more.
Yes, I know. I know. Davar mentioned earlier. Yes, Davar, we're definitely gonna have to do something with a little bit of a Yankee. But you got to join me. You got to join me. You got to come on. Maybe come on down, be a panelist. I want to hear your thoughts on what you think our New York Yankees will be doing. I got to make a video shortly, also because the international signing pool. They signed an international player for $4.4 million, an outfielder. From the from Venezuela. No, Cuba. Excuse me. It was from Cuba. Brendan Manea, number nine international prospect. So,
show me the money.
$4.4 million, man.
Yeah.
Right-handed outfielder. Let's see what he'll come out of it.
Why do Yankees fans keep trying to pass on Josh Donaldson and Isaiah Kiner-Falefa onto the Mets?
Yeah. You guys got money. You guys could afford it. You guys want to spend
No,
money.
no, 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 no,
They'll
no,
help you guys. They'll help you.
no.
They'll help the team. Oh, they'll help. They'll make the Mets really good in the National League.
Brunson has the ball. We're back from commercial. 8:50 here left. Robinson looking. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson driving. Kicks it out. Grimes open for three. And that's good. Quentin Grimes for three. 69 to 65. They kick it out. Van Fleet kicks it out. Good defense by Brunson. Siakam gets the screen. Now he has Robinson. Siakam over to Trent. Trent pulls up mid-range. That's off the mark. Grimes the rebound. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson bringing the ball up. Over to Randle. Randle thought about it. Now he's driving. Step back for three. Excuse me, that's a two. Fighting for the rebound. Couldn't get it. Siakam gets it. Kicks it out. Van Fleet for three. And that's good. So, Brunson has the ball. Brunson, step back three. And that's good. Answers right back. 72 to 68. 20 points for Brunson on the day. Van Fleet driving. Almost loses it. And Grimes comes up with it. Pushes it up ahead to Randle. Randle driving. High arc layup. Blows it. But fighting for it. No, that should be Knicks ball.
A lot of contact there. Salute Michael Caputo.
So, Trent gets it over to Van Fleet. Van Fleet driving, stops. Now he keeps the drive alive, kicks it out. Barnes for three, and that's off the mark. Randle the rebound. Randle bringing the ball up. Raptors in transition defense, kicks it out. Barrett open for three, and that rims in! RJ Barrett for three. 75 to 68. And Barnes trying to post up Barrett, kicks it out. Trent for three, and that's good. $6:15 here left as Brunson has the ball. Brunson has Anunoby on him. Brunson driving, and he got fouled. Third foul on Anunoby. Third team foul on Toronto. No, excuse me, first. No, excuse me, that should be their third team foul. Barrett inbounds to Randle, over to Brunson. Brunson steps back, another three, and that rims in and out. Siakam with the rebound. Siakam kicks it. Barnes drives, kicks out. Trent for three, and that's off the mark. Robinson the rebound. Gets it over to Randle. Randle bringing the ball up. Randle driving. Randle stopped, and he got fouled. Second foul on Barnes, fourth team foul. They inbound it to Randle. Randle to a cutting Brunson, and they call offensive foul on Brunson.
Ooh.
Van Fleet pulls up for three, and that's off the mark. Good defense by Mitchell Robinson as Randle's bringing the ball up. Randle kicks it out over to Brunson, over to Barrett. Barrett kicks out to Grimes. Grimes driving, kicks out. Barrett. Barrett working. Barrett triple team. They kick it out. Brunson open for three, and that hits the front of the rim. Two with a rebound. Van Fleet pushing the ball up. Van Fleet kicks it out to Siakam. Knicks get back in defense. Siakam working against Grimes, and they call a foul on that.
So look to our mayor in the building. Mr. Kelvin T. Jones celebrating that Buffalo victory in the cold against those disgusting Dolphins.
I heard differently from the Jedi that day.
Oh yeah, because if it was the Jets, they would have beaten the Buffalo Bills.
Siakam hits the first one.
We're gonna play those Eagles on Saturday, baby.
It's both free throws. It's a 2-point game. Brunson gets a screen, drive in, keeping the dribble alive, gets it over to Randle. Randle tried to draw the foul, and he couldn't. Tried to pass it to Mitchell Robinson. Robinson wasn't ready. Siakam, drive in, pulls up for mid-range. That's out of bounds. So Brunson bringing the ball up, driving, bump shot, no good, but he's heading to the line. Brunson at the line for two. It's the first one.
The most 40-15 games.
Misses the second one.
Willis Reed, Ben McAdoo.
Knicks up by 3. Siakam driving, kicks it out to Boucher. Now over to Achua. Achua drives and gets the layup on Hartenstein. 1-point game. Knicks lead 76-75. Brunson faked the handoff. Now he's bumping as Trent in the post. Fall away jumper, and that no good. Van Fleet bringing the ball up, pushes it to Trent, and Trent missed it, but they call a foul on Grimes. And he misses the first one. Ball don't lie. Makes the second one. Game is tied. Quickly has the ball. Quickly over to Randle. Randle for three. And not even close. Think Siakam partially blocked it. Van Fleet driving, pivots, kicks out to Achua. Boucher for three. And that's an air ball. Excuse me, Siakam for three. That was an air ball. And Barrett working with in the post. Takes the floater. Got it. Knicks lead by 2. Van Fleet working a dribble. Gets a screen. Driving. Stops. And that's no good. And Grimes gets fouled by Siakam. Timeout here as the Knicks will shoot free throws. Knicks are in the bonus. Silly foul by Siakam.
That was a silly. But they've been calling those loose ball fouls on the rebounding.
Yep.
You know, I know nurses complaining about it, but they were beneficiary of that in the first half. Remember how many times we kept saying, "My God, they gotta box out. They gotta box out. You gotta let them be physical." So now it's the shoes on the other foot. They don't like it. It's gonna be another back and forth Nick and Tuck game here.
Yep. Victory Monday.
There you go.
I'm sorry, I just gotta say it again, man. I feel good. It's been 5 years. Really, it's been 10. Because the last time we was in there, that was a boat. That was, 30 birds come out and play. I just need someone to just if Kayvon could please just put a prayer on Jalen Hurts. And what I mean by that is lay hands on him. Sorry, Victory Monday, man. You just a salute to the Bills as well, but not really. I mean, they're a part of New York team, so
Miss Janine in the building. Miss Janine, salute.
salute. Grimes hits the first free throw. (79-76). Hits both free throws. Knicks back up by 4. So Flynn bringing the ball up. Trent has the ball now. Trent driving. Trent step back mid-range. Off the mark. Grimes the rebound. Gets it over to Quickly. Quickly bringing the ball up. 2:10 here left. Gets it over to Randle. Randle driving. Randle and blocked, but Achua was out of bounds as the ball hit off of his head. Quickly over to Randle. Randle driving, puts up the floater, no good. Fighting for the rebound, quickly gets it now. Over to Grimes. Grimes driving, now stops over to Randle. Randle, fall away jumper, no good, but he got fouled, and he's heading to the line. Good job by Randle, recognizing the Knicks are in the bonus, so he's continuously forcing contact.
That's what we want to see when they get teams in foul trouble like that.
So Randle right now, 12 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists.
Man.
Hits the first free throw.
Randle trying to catch Will Chamberlain's double-double record, 200 plus.
Randle hits the free throws, goes 2 of 2 from the line. 82-76, Knicks up by 6. Flynn over to Achua. Back to Van Vliet. Over to Trent, back to Van Vliet. Van Vliet driving, kicks it out. Flynn for 3. That's no good. Fighting for the rebound. They get it. And Boucher misses the layup. Gets it, misses the second one, and they call a foul on Hartenstein.
A dubious foul.
Boucher hits the first one. Misses the second one. Ball don't lie. Randle the rebound. Gets it over to Quickly. Quickly bringing the ball up. Minute 10 here left. Knicks up by 5, 82-77. Quickly driving over to Barrett. Barrett for 3. That's off the mark. Randle. Loose ball foul on Randle. Boucher hits the first one. Makes the second one. 3-point game. Under a minute here. Quickly has the ball. Quickly. Around the screen. Gets it over to Barrett. Barrett driving. Kicks it to Randle. And Randle got the slam. And he could have got, that should have been an and one.
Oof.
Van Vliet driving, kicks it out. Achua gets the nice adjustment layup. Quickly gets a screen, pulls up for 3, and that's good. Knicks back up by 6. 2 defenders drenched over him. Got the 3. And Fleet has the ball. 6 seconds left. Deep 3. And that's way off the mark. Barrett got the rebound. Gets it over to Quickly, and they don't get it off in time. That ends the third. Knicks up 87-81.
Ooh. I just hope no one gets a technical though, because I know Randle. He got hit there.
He got hit, and not only that, like they're all chippy with each other right now. But that's the referee's fault because they let the physicality. Like you initiated the game with as much physicality, but then you decided to draw ticky-tack fouls. You decided to call ticky-tack fouls. Like that's what doesn't make sense.
Ooh. This is gonna be another hard fourth quarter. Hang in there. Jeffrey Hernandez, we have not seen you in a while, but we're thinking about you, Jeffrey Hernandez, with the room in Tampa Hospital. Jeffrey Hernandez, I hope you're doing well, man.
Got us, yeah.
You know, we haven't seen this season the gracious Marie Matthews. We haven't seen Marie Matthews in a while.
Hopefully, she's doing well.
Yes. I hope she's doing well.
See if it's not the Marie Matthews account, we usually get the Tacos account.
Yes, the Tacos account. We haven't seen either one. I hope she's doing okay. And be civilized. I haven't seen him in a few games. Be civilized.
Yeah, hopefully he's well too.
Yeah, and Pudge nice. We're waiting to start that fourth quarter, baby. Yes, absolutely. Let's do what the agent says. Let's hit those likes. Don't forget, while we have it, let's get some likes. Let's hit the likes button, please. It helps the program.
Yep.
When
Tracy
we don't
Morgan
ask,
is in the building. John Leguizamo is in the building.
look at that.
Oh, Maron. And look, the Giants is in the building, baby.
Hey, Christopher.
Wandale Robinson threw a football in the crowd.
Burgess.
Let's go.
Look at that. Casablanca's t-shirt. Yeah, throw that, baby. Here we go, Barrett, fourth quarter. Here's Brunson now over to Barrett, topping in the game. So Randle's going to get a nice breather. Here's Barrett now. Barrett in the paint. Barrett driving. Puts up the layup. And, almost went in and roll out. So that's the kind of afternoon Barrett is having here. Here's Scotty Barnes now. Barnes, one-on-one with Barrett. Spins. Barrett, good job denying. He stays strong. And good job. Good defense that by R.J. Barrett. Rebound comes the other way. Here comes Quickly. Quickly now. Emmanuel Quickly, 17 on the shot clock. He gets a screen, keeps his dribble, steps back over the give and go, and stolen. Bounce pass there. Boucher got in the passing lane. His long hands. So here's Siakam. Right over to Anunoby. Anunoby spinning, going in, puts up, and he gets the fortuitous bounce. So 87-83. First minute gone by here in the fourth quarter. As Brunson will bring the ball. Bounce pass here to Quickly now. Here comes a quick move by the Toronto Raptors. Quickly, floater. That was partially blocked. Got a piece of it. Here comes Toronto the other way. Scotty Barnes in transition. He has lost it, and they're going to call a foul. A reaching foul on Emmanuel Quickly. So that is his fourth foul. Oh, yeah, all the time. The hockey fights all the time. Steve, I used to always go to the Rangers games. As they inbound the ball here, Siakam. Siakam gets a bounce pass here. Ashua blocked by Hartenstein. Whoa! But it's Raptors ball. Harkenstein. Huh. But the Raptors will have it here. 12 on the shot clock. Scotty Barnes will inbound underneath the basket. Scotty Barnes gets it in here. Back over. Here's a wide open three. And he misses. Rebound Toppin. Hands it over to RJ Barrett. Barrett now bringing on the right wing. Barrett now driving. Barrett going in. Lays up. It's good. No one was there, and Barrett took advantage of it. 89-83. 22 for Barrett. Scotty Barnes puts it up. And it's a traveling call. Traveling. $89-83. Knicks got to capitalize on these turnovers. It's 4 turnover. Only the 4th one, but they need to get some points out of it. Here's Brunson. Barrett. Bounce past it quickly. Emmanuel quickly now driving. Underneath the baseline. Passes it out to Brunson. Brunson now driving. Back up quickly. Quickly now driving. Puts up the floater. And bounces and he gets it. Emmanuel quickly gets the bounce. 91-83. As the Oregon serenades Madison Square Garden with the defense chants. This is the largest lead for the New York Knicks here. 91-83. Siakam now, 11 on the shot clock, guarded by Quickly. Here's Siakam, bounce pass here to Chua. And Boucher shoots, and he misses. Loose price to loose ball, and last touch by Toronto, Knicks ball. Knicks need to continue to capitalize here. Here's Brunson. Brunson now gets a screen. Brunson keeps it dribble. Barrett swings it out too quickly. 9 on the shot clock. Quickly now, jab steps. Shot clock at 4. Quickly now in the paint. Stops, spins, puts it away, falling away, gets a foul. So quickly we get some free throws. 91-83. So Quickly with 10 points tonight, looking to add to that total. He's 3 of 3 from the free throw line. He's 3 of 7 from the field. So Quickly hits the first free throw, extends the lead now, 92-83. 9-point lead for the Knicks. Has another free throw coming up. Emmanuel quickly does. And he rattles it in. So Knicks has a 10-point lead here with 9:04 left in the game. So Siakam with the ball up top. Hands it over to Manobi. OG driving. Stop back. Shoots. And he misses, and fight for the rebound. Quickly comes up with the rebound. Emmanuel Quickly now bringing it in. Good job for Toronto getting back. Now Quickly topping, stops. He's going to put up the shot, and that misses. And Harkenstein looked like he thought he got fouled there, but here comes Van Fleet. Van Fleet driving, pushing off, and he got it. My goodness, no call there, but here comes the Knicks here. Brunson, Obi back to Brunson. 10 on the shot clock. Now Brunson, a lot of contact. No call there. Here's Van Fleet. He has a 3-on-1. Barnes lost it, and he gets it back and gets it. Timeout on the floor.
That's Barnes' leg, man. Why are these referees so bad at their job?
That's terrible.
It's an every night occurrence. And Adam Silver, you know what makes it worse is when he really goes out of his way to defend the referees. There's just no bad calls made. It's like they have no bad nights at the office ever.
No, it's bad. Right now, there's a timeout on the floor with 8 minutes left, just a little bit over 8:01 left in the fourth quarter, with the Knicks with a 93-87 lead. These officials, man. And the thing is, we don't want you to. We're not asking the commissioner to embarrass these guys publicly, but there's got to be something,
Like I say this, at the very least, we know the NFL is grading their officials, and sometimes the grades tend to leak out. So it makes us feel better that we know what we saw was terrible. Sometimes the competition committee comes together and says, "Hey, we want this to change." An owner will emphatically come out and say, "I want this new rule change to come into play because it's just not good for the game. It's not good for the league." These guys just don't see nothing, don't say nothing ever.
And the thing is, that sucks that these officiating, they change the course of players, coaches, their lives. If they lose because of a bad call, coaches lose their job, they get fired. Players don't get certain contracts. There's so much ramification, not just us, the bettors who puts money on these games, but also the players and coaching staff up and down the league. They got to be held a little more stringent accountability on their calls here, because there's this, and it's not just a Knicks thing; it's an NBA thing. As we're coming back from the timeout here, I have 93-87 as the Knicks will inbound the ball here. Quickly, we'll bring the ball up. Emmanuel quickly now, bounce past to Barrett. Randle's back in the game. Randle back to Barrett. And so is Mitchell Robinson. Here's Randle. Randle now driving. Randle stops, spins, fall away, and it's good. Julius Randle makes it extended now, 95-87. 7:35 here in the fourth. 18 points for Julius Randle, 12 rebounds, and 6 assists. Here's Trent. Gary Trent now. He got hit, counted, and won. He leaned in and quickly got called. That's his 5th foul. So Trent will go to the line, try to complete a 3-point play here. And he does. 95-90. Toronto up. Toronto trail by 5 here. So 5 fouls for Quickly. Brunson now over to Barrett. Barrett to Randle. Randle top of the key here. Randle hands it over to Brunson. Brunson going. Brunson puts up floater and he gets it. So Brunson gets anything he wants here off the glass. 97-90. Van Fleet on a curl. Van Fleet steps back and we got a whistle. And we have a moving screen. Offensive foul on Siakam. Now he isn't happy with the call. I see where the foul was. Got you. So Knicks will have it here with the possession up by 7. Brunson now. Brunson still keeps the dribble. Brunson in the circle. Now he gets it to Randle. Randle on the wing. Randle spins. And jumper, and he falls, won't go. Trent comes up with the rebound. Trent bringing the ball up. Gives it to Siakam. Siakam back to Van Fleet. Van Fleet keeps dribble. Steps back for 3. And he got it. So a tough shot there. He nailed it.
2-pointer.
It's a 2-pointer. He says they want him to check it. 97-92. Brunson now. Brunson back here to Barrett. Barrett now. 8 on the shot clock. Bouncing in, spins, puts up the floater, and it's good. R.J. Barrett, 24 points for Barrett. So he started off slow, and he's ended up with 24 points. Here's Van Fleet. Barnes on an Obi, and he misses. Rebound by Grimes. Grimes gives it to Brunson. So Knicks want to push here. Brunson guarded by Trent now. Now he's getting in the paint in a circle. He puts up, leans it to Mitchell Robinson, and he dunks it in. Give an assist there. 101-92. Knicks up 9 now. 5 minutes, 35 seconds here. As the crowd starts chanting defense. Here's Siakam for 3. Siakam short. Front of the rim. Long rebound on Ginobili. Here's Van Fleet. Van Fleet now driving. Van Fleet now back into Scotty Barnes. Layup misses, and they're going to call a foul. So Scotty Barnes will go to the line. And he hits the first free throw. 101-93 as another free throw coming up for Scotty Barnes. And he hits it. So they've hit 20. They have gotten 26 points from the free throw line, guys. 26 points from the free throw. And counting. Just keep that in mind. Here's Brunson. Brunson, double team. A lot of wacky, no calls. Brunson double team, and he has to give it to Randle. And again, a lot of contact, no call. Van Fleet, 7 on the shot clock. Here's the triple team. And here's deflected. Trent. Here's the Siakam. Siakam, Euro step, and he got it. So it's a 5-point game, but it's a lot of physical contact. So we have a timeout, just under 5 minutes, 101-96.
This team is going to really try and double Brunson. Randle's doing the smart thing of coming to the ball. It's just that now what needs to happen is the guy who clears out from the corner that Brunson is driving to, your cut cannot be all the way to the other side of the court. Now you have to cut up sooner. Your angle has to be cut up sooner to maybe, I'd say, like you got to be in the space between the corner where the line starts to flatten out for a corner three-pointer and the top of the key.
You know who's good at that, right? You know
Grimes.
Absolutely, Chef Dan. Absolutely. He's got to come up. And they have the recipe for that. With Quentin Grimes, they have the right guy that's comfortable doing that. Let's see. Salute, Brandon Schultz. Salute. So we're waiting to come back here from this timeout. Here we go. We're coming back from the timeout here. And see what Coach Thibodeau draws up here off this timeout. Let's see. Let's also keep in mind what Chef Dan mentioned. The cutting there with Quentin Grimes. Here we. So Brunson will bring the ball up here. 101-96. Bounce pass to Barrett. Barrett passes to Randle. Randle for three. And that's misses. Quentin Grimes had a loose ball. Loose ball. Quentin Grimes falls on the ground. And now they're going to try and they're going to get a jump ball. So it's a jump ball. So Grimes went to get that. Miss Debbie Flowers. Salute, Debbie. So it'll be Quentin Grimes. No, Randle's jumping. Huh, Randle and Trent. Okay. So we have a jump ball, Trent and Randle. And we're waiting for the officials. And they'll tip it back here. Knicks get it. 11 on the shot clock. Brunson now. Brunson driving. Brunson spins. Leans in. And, turnover. Here comes Van Fleet in transition. Bounce pass to Siakam. Passes to Barnes. Barnes. And they're going to call a whistle on the entry pass. It is 101-96 with 4:13. So the next one will put the Knicks over the penalty. Van Fleet will inbound here. He gets it into Siakam. Back to Van Fleet. Now Van Fleet driving. Back over to Barnes for three. And he got it. He was wide open. So it's a 2-point game now. 99-101. So they want to pull press here. Here's Barrett. Just under 4 minutes. So Knicks up by 2. Brunson now gets a screen. Brunson driving, puts it up, and blocked there. And we got a loose ball foul against the Raptors. And Siakam is upset. 4 fouls on Siakam. So Knicks will inbound here. And he get it into Randle. Randle now. 13 on the shot clock. Randle has Barnes on him. Here comes the double team. Randle spins. Right of Grimes for 3. It's good! 3-pointer Quentin Grimes. Knicks up by 5. Give Randle an assist there. Optimus. Grimes rises for the occasion. It's Siakam. Siakam now. Keeps the dribble. Now he's driving, stops, passes it back up to Van Fleet. Van Fleet passes the 3. He drives. He goes back into Siakam. Now he shoots a 3. That's off the mark. Rebound, Mitchell Robinson comes up with it. Knicks will have it here. Just under 3 minutes here. 104-99. Knicks with the possession. The crowd is cheering. Let's go Knicks. Here's Brunson. Brunson got fouled. That's only the 3rd team foul, so they're not over the limit. Was that 7 assists for Julius Randle? 3 away from a triple-double. 8 assists, 2 away. Excuse me. Brunson gets it into Randle. Randle now. Randle got Barnes on him. 1-on-1. Now he's driving. Stops. Back over to Barrett. Barrett still keeps the dribble. 4 on the shot clock. Shot clock is winding down to 3. Back, set back. And he got blocked there at Siakam and 24-second violation. And Thibodeau is hot. $104.99 as Van Fleet will bring the ball here. 2:20. We're approaching the 2-minute mark. Van Fleet now. Keeps the dribble, gets a screen. Bounce pass to Siakam. Back over to Barnes. Barnes now. Back over to Siakam. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Van Fleet. 4 on the shot clock on 4. Van Fleet jab steps. Now he fires the 3, and he got it. Fred Van Fleet with a big 3. It's a 2-point game now. 104-102. 2 minutes. And Brunson now. Brunson in the front court. Brunson. Driving. Stops. Puts it up. And they're going to say, the other way, hit the top of the backboard. Brunson thought he was fouled. No call. So Toronto has a chance to tie or take the lead here with 1 minute and 30 seconds here. Here's Siakam. Van Fleet. Van Fleet around the curls. He's driving. Stops. Mid-range. And he got it. We're tied. Timeout. Timeout on the floor here. 104 here. 1 minute 29. Now, Chef Dan, remember when we always said Knicks have been playing these type of games? They should be second nature here. Calm, cool, collective. So we waiting for the timeout here. Here we go. They're going to inbound the ball here. It'll be Brunson. As we still waiting. Now we get the official gives him the ball. Brunson trying to get the ball. Gets it inbound to Barrett. Gets it back to Brunson. He's got Anunoby on him. Shot clock at 17. Brunson now driving. Stops. Kicks it out to Quickly. Emmanuel Quickly puts it up. And he got fouled. So Quickly should go to the free throw line. Now Knicks got to hit their free throws here. So 5 fouls on Anunoby. Quickly trying to add to his 12 points from the bench. 1:17 left in the game, all even at 104, but Quickly with 2 big free throws here could give the Knicks the lead. And he hits the first one, 105-104, Knicks with a 1-point lead. And Toronto with 2 timeouts remaining, Knicks with 1. He has another free throw. Big free throw here. Makes it a 2-point game here. 105-104 for Emmanuel Quickly. And Quickly hits the free throws. Knicks with a 2-point lead here. A minute 17. Knicks got to defend. Here's Siakam. He lets the ball roll up. Now he picks it up. Here's Scotty Barnes. Barnes now gets in the paint, driving. Here's a double team. And here's a down Anunoby. Anunoby driving. Barnes got contact. Counted and won. So the Raptors could take the lead here. Remember, he's been missing free throws. But let's see. 1-point lead for Toronto. 1:01 left here. Knicks down by 1. No need to panic here. As Brunson let the ball roll here. Now he picks it up. The clock will start. Bounce pass here to Randle. Randle 1-on-1 on Siakam. He gets the ball swiped. Now he makes his move. Driving, spins, in-ins, puts it up. And foul call. So free throws for Julius Randle. So foul is on Siakam. That's his 5th. Knicks got to hit their free throws. 18 points for Julius Randle, looking to add to this total. Trying to tie the game and possibly give the Knicks a 1-point lead. He misses the first one. He has another free throw to tie this game. .9 seconds here. He needs 1 to tie. And he does. We're all even at 107. 48.9 seconds here as they inbound to Siakam. Siakam will bring it up here. Knicks got to play defense here. We're all even at 107. Siakam. Barnes has Barrett on him. 12 on the shot clock. Now he tries to drive. Makes his move. Aaron Barrett puts it up. And he misses. Right for the rebound. Mitchell Robinson loose ball. Siakam comes up with the ball. Here comes Trent for 3. And that's off the mark air ball. Julius Randle snatches it out in the air. So shot clock is turned off. And Van Fleet fouls them. Whoa, what a bonehead play. What does he want a challenge for? So Brunson has a chance to give the Knicks a 2-point lead here. First free throw. He misses. Ugh. Knicks can only hurt themselves. He has another free throw to give a 1-point lead to the Knicks here. .23 points for Jalen Brunson. And he hits it. So Knicks with a 1-point lead. 108-107 timeout. Toronto on the floor. Oh boy. But they'll get to advance the ball on the front court and possibly try to get a game winner on the Knicks here. Knicks got to defend. The ball's going into, the ball's going into Van Fleet's hands.
Yeah.
You know that ball. He's gonna try to redeem himself for that blunder.
Knicks are playing good ball denial to him. You notice he hasn't been able to touch the ball the last couple of possessions, but
You know he wants that ball.
yeah.
You know he wants that ball. Like the Cowboys want a playoff win, that's how much he wants that ball. Surprised he's not. They're gonna have quickly over Brunson. But they still have a timeout. So here we go. Yeah. Remember, no fouls to Gibbs. As Van Fleet will inbound the ball here. Barnes. 16 on the shot clock. Van Fleet. He's going to shoot the three. And that's off the mark. But Scottie Barnes got it. And they're going to call a foul. But what the hell? He missed the three ball there. Third foul on Barrett. Barnes hits the first one. So we're at even 108 all. He has another free throw here to give the Raptors a 1-point lead here with 12.1 seconds. Knicks got a timeout left. Barnes going to try to give him the lead, and he does. So clutch free throws, and Scottie Barnes talking trash. Dude, you're looking like Bugs Bunny out there. Relax. Final timeout here. Down by one. Who's Chef Dan? Coach Dan. Chef Dan, who are you giving the ball to win this game?
Jalen Brunson.
La la la. La la la. Brunson's got that look, bro. Did you see that off the bench? Did you see that look he had?
Yeah.
He got that look. Here we go. No fouls to give here for the Raptors. Here we go. Everyone on their feet at the garden. Brunson will inbound the ball. Randle, back to Brunson. Brunson now, top of the key. Brunson, elbow jumper. And that hits front of the rim. Christian Grimes comes up with it. And they're going to call a foul who? Loose ball foul. Oh, come on. That fucking referee again. Excuse my language, came out of nowhere. That old fart referee's been calling a terrible game all game. Oh, Randle did push off. Yeah. But Siakam did it again, but Randle was the corporate call for this one. Oh. Randle, don't get a technical. Don't get a technical. He hits the first one. That one rattled in. 110 or 108. They got to go the length of the floor here. This game is still not over. And he misses. Barrett. Here comes Barrett. 3 seconds to go. Barrett. He drives. He dunks it. Oh,
Let's go! RJ Barrett!
With a dunk.
Let's go!
Yeah.
Let's fucking go!
What a play. RJ Barrett.
And that should have been an and one, pussies!
That should have been a 3-point play indeed. Oh, my God.
We are the New York Knicks. We are the New York Knicks.
We are the New York Knicks. We are the New York Knicks.
Say go New York, go New York, go.
Go New York, go New York, go.
Say go New York, go New York, go.
That's right, baby. That's right.
We still, they're out of timeouts. We still got to play defense.
Yes. That should have been a 3-point play. I'm sorry. There was contact on that, baby. There was contact. Oh, man. Woo. No idiot fouls here. Now I don't trust these officials with the whistles, bro. RJ did get foul, agent. RJ got fouled on that. We're all even at 110. 110 with 0.6 seconds on the clock. We have Van Fleet throws the ball up and deflected, and that's it. We're going overtime. Shaitan will have to call for the overtime. Whew. The Knicks come back and they tie the game 110 all. Woo! Overtime, baby. Whew. What a crazy game here. Wow, what a crazy game that RJ Barrett. I want to see that again. He went coast to coast, baby, and threw it down with authority.
Maybe just give these guys some time to get the cobwebs out, because they are athletes and, coming off of a back-to-back. Because I'm just saying, a lot of people in this very chat was saying RJ was dog water earlier.
Man, yes, Steve. We're supposed to be PG. We do apologize for the colorful language, but that's what the watch-along is about. That's what the watch-along is supposed to be. It got us excited.
We're sorry, but that's fandom. That's fandom.
Yes, that's fandom took over there. That's what, my goodness.
Took over. And you would have heard the same type of language yesterday.
So Dan, if you want to put the ticket for overtime, you could. If you don't have to. If you don't want to. But let's do it. Woo! I'm pumped, baby. I feel like Ric Flair wooing. Woo! Let's see. Here it is. I'm going to see this. Scotty Barnes. Melvin Smith, the Knicks are going to be the death of me. Oof. Randle has to play under control as we go. Chef Dan will get the overtime call. Get us this victory, Chef.
So they're about to jump the ball. Knicks win the tap. Brunson has the ball. Brunson over to Randle. Randle against Barnes. Randle driving, step back, fall away jumper, rims in and out. Robinson there, over to Randle. Randle for three, and that's off the mark. Van Fleet bringing the ball up. Van Fleet behind the three-point line, over to Anunoby. Anunoby over to, now back to Van Fleet. Van Fleet over to Siakam. Siakam mid-range shot, off the mark, fighting for the rebound. They call loose ball foul on Barrett. Siakam gets the inbound over to Van Fleet. Van Fleet pulls up for three. Off, no good. Gets his own rebound, and he's out of bounds. But they get it over to Barnes. Barnes backing down cross court over to Anunoby for three, and that's good. Brunson over to Robinson. Robinson to a curling Barrett. Barrett driving, stops, fall away jumper, rolls around and gets it. Van Fleet crossover, driving, and they call a foul. And the Knicks are going to challenge that foul call. So we're going to go, I think we're going to go in a commercial break as they're going to review it and challenge it.
I want to see the replay. I haven't seen it.
Oh. Oh, that's offensive. And that might be a flagrant.
I don't think they're going to do anything. I think they're going to leave it. As we wait for the ruling here on the challenge, Toronto has a 113 and 112 lead. 113 and 112. And we have the ticker here. If you look at the screen, we have the onboard scoreboard as well. We have the onboard scoreboard. If you look at the screen there on the watch along, we have the screen, the scoreboard, up to the date scores with the game. We'll continue feeding you the score. Oh God, let's go with Scott Foster. He's a terrible
Unsuccessful.
official. I knew it. He's a bad official. Please retire, man. You should retire, sir. You're a terrible official. 113 and 112, Toronto's ball. Toronto up by one and free throws.
Yep. Van Fleet to the line.
Look at Thibodeau. Look at Thibodeau with that sarcastic.
Knicks down by 2. Hits both free throws. Knicks down by 3. Brunson. Driving. Brings it back out. Gets it over to Barrett. Barrett over to Robinson. And Robinson got fouled.
Robinson hit holding his shoulder there. Or his elbow.
That should be a flagrant. He pulled him down.
He did pull them down.
Hits the first free throw.
That should have been a fragrance, chef. When you pull a player down, that's it. Wow.
Shorts the second one. 2-point game. Van Fleet has 5 personal fouls. Knicks got to get him into action. They get it over to Barnes. Barnes driving, kicks it out. Siakam kicks it out. And Nobi for 3. And that's good. Knicks down by 5. Get it over to Barrett. Barrett. Driving. Fall away. Jumper, no good. Robinson's tip, no good. But what do they call? Loose ball foul against Knicks. .223 remaining here left in overtime. They get it to Barnes. Barnes spins, kicks out. Anunoby driving. Blocked by Mitchell Robinson. 7 on the shot clock, 2:07 on the clock. They inbound it to Siakam. Pulls up for 3. Way off. Randle the rebound over to Brunson. Knicks down by 5. Brunson driving. Floater. Got it. 1:53 remaining. Siakam bringing the ball up. Knicks down by 3. They get it over to Barnes. Barnes to Siakam cutting. Gets the dunk and the foul. Hits the free throw. 6-point game. Brunson driving. Floater. No good. But Robinson tipping it. And they say out of bounds. Still Knicks ball. So, throw it up. Barrett gets it. 1:30 left in overtime. Barrett, dribbling. Crossover, spins, gets the foul on Siakam. Siakam's fouled out.
See ya.
Barrett to the line. Hits the first free throw. Knicks down by 5. Hits both free throws. Knicks down by 4. They get it to Barnes. Barnes, jab stepping. Kicks it out to Achua. Achua drives. Layup no good, but Barnes gets the putback. Brunson driving. Gets the layup, no good. Robinson's right there. Missed the dunk, and what do they call? Hit the shot clock, out of bounds. Oh, stolen by Julius Randle. Randle comes up with it. Randle got the layup and the foul. Randle with the chance for a three-point play. Is it Barnes with the foul or Van Fleet? Yeah, Barnes. .40 remaining. Randle at the line. Misses the free throw. Gets the rebound. Gets it over to Grimes. Grimes for 3. And that's off the mark, but Barrett gets the rebound. Barrett spins. Puts it up. Gets fouled. Barrett to shoot 2 with 32.2 remaining. Barrett hits the first one. It's a 3-point game. Barrett hits both free throws. 123 to 121. Knicks down by 2. 25 seconds remaining. They get it to Barnes. Barnes driving. Barnes pivoting. Barnes pivoting. Kicks it out. Uchiwa for 3. And that's off the mark. Fighting for the rebound. Knicks come up with it. Brunson running down the clock. 3 seconds. Pull up for 3. And hits the buzzer. No good.
Damn. And I had this score ready. I had this just in case. I had this ready just in case. 123 to 121. Knicks lose a tough one. Back-to-back overtime. Damn, Brunson did have a good look there, but he just didn't roll in.
Just a little bit too strong, but once again, like we went to overtime off of a back-to-back.
With the officials being horrendous.
Yeah, with the officials doing what they did today.
And also, they missed a couple free throws there, though, the Knicks. I mean, 3-game winning streak comes to an end. I know they had a 10-point lead here in the fourth, but
Not only that, but it was 3 seconds left. You know they would have settled for us going into a second overtime. I'm okay with Brunson trying to win it at the go.
Yes, because they could have went to that second overtime, but they weren't. They were going for the victory, which I don't blame them. I don't blame them for them going for that victory, man. Damn, that was a good game. Good game on Martin Luther King Day, back and forth there. The officiating stunk, but at least the players entertain us. It's not the fault. It's not the fault of the Toronto Raptors that was bad officiating because they take advantage of what's being called, what's not being called. I don't blame them. I don't have no ill will on them. It was the officiating was terrible, but what a good game with the competitors on the floor. The Knicks fought that dunk by Barrett, who should have been called for. They should have been a 3-point play, and the Knicks should have possibly finished that game in regulation. But it would have, could have, should have. But now, like we say, Chef Dan, you lost this game here. You got the Wizards coming up at home on the 18th. You stop that losing streak at 1. You go back into your winning ways.
That's really it. You just off of a back-to-back. I like the effort. Like this was a great game. I can't take anything away. Like sluggish first half, but off of a back-to-back once again, because these guys are human. I don't want anyone to ever take away the human element of these athletes. They are still human, and once they leave the building, they go home to their families and deal with regular life just like us. So coming off of a back-to-back, they're going to start off slow. But they came in and they were right there they were throwing every punch with Toronto. I like the game today.
Absolutely. They could have. How many times we said during the broadcast earlier? Oh, they could have said, well, back-to-back games. Usually the last year's team would have got lost this game by 15. The fact that they got to overtime and the way they forced overtime was a strong showing after being up by 10, losing that lead, but still not dying off either, because they said, oh, well, we could just say we were fatigued, but they kept battling and they took the game to overtime. All of these battles here is always going to just benefit down the stretch. Come time for seeding, possibly a postseason clinch, a play-in clinch, depending what it is. It's all this kind of games are going to be helpful for the team to execute down the stretch. So I know it sucks when we lose today, but they're going to remember these kind of games.
Not only that, Joe Curry, I see you say this. Toronto's not on our level. It's a horrible loss. Toronto's a bad matchup for us. You don't know what you're talking about. Toronto's a bad matchup for us. At size-wise, they're a bad matchup for us. That's why they always play us tough. It's not because the Knicks are going to nick. You got to see the other side of the ball. You just, right there, that's a terrible comment. You don't know what you're talking about.
The matchup, the size matchup, we've been saying that they give us issues or fits. Toronto just
regardless of record, you guys are saying this should have been an easy win based on their record. Like, you don't know who's on that court. Then you don't know Fred VanVleet with his pedigree and how he was able to earn the contract he got. You don't know Nick Nurse, how highly touted he was, a coach of the year, an ex-coach of the year. You don't know about Pascal Siakam. You just don't know the game. It's fine, but regardless of their record, that's a good team. They just came from a playoff run last year with the same pieces after they traded away multiple good pieces.
They were, what are they, 3 years removed from an NBA title or 2?
3 years? No, I think 3 to 4 years removed from an NBA title. They're a year away from from trading Kyle Lowry. And they just started trying to put the ball in other people's hands. As in, when I mean other people's hands, Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, Scotty Barnes. He's on a sophomore slump right now. You guys, it's like you guys don't understand that there are other professionals out there. It's a league of 30 teams.
Yeah, but I get what you mean with Toronto. It's just some teams. It's like the Knicks give the Dallas Mavericks tough time and beat the Mavericks. And don't you think the Maverick fans think that they think they're much better than the Knicks? And the Knicks beat
Mavericks fans, look, I know when we lost that game against the Mavericks, we may have been thinking we weren't supposed to lose that game. Mavericks fans were thinking we weren't supposed to be that close. It's a different perspective because you're only watching the Knicks. You don't watch other teams to know what's going on around the NBA.
I mean, I just know that we just cannot continue. We just gotta rebound and win the next game.
Just rebound and win the next
win
game.
the
But
next game.
off of a back-to-back, this was an excellent effort by the team.
Yes.
Some guys started off slow, but those guys, we know them for starting off slow.
Yes.
Randle had an excellent game today.
And you know what? If you want to take a silver lining, good kudos for Barrett coming off late. He came off late. He's finished over 20 plus points. He came strong.
If there's anything I would take away from this game that I personally didn't like, was like, it's starting to become a habit now in like the fourth quarters. Not saying this happens all the time, but we're starting to notice it in the fourth quarters. Brunson wants to force the issue with getting another teammate involved. So he usually gets like 2 or 3 bad turnovers in the fourth quarter when we don't need them. It happened today. I think it happened against Chicago when we faced them. And it also happened another game. You remember when he tried to force feed it to Obi to get Obi going, and it just didn't work out. So
the regular season is the time to do it. I don't think he'll do that in postseason. I think if they get to the postseason, I think he'll turn to be a little bit selfish, because that's what it's going to have to take sometimes in the postseason. But he's trying to get everyone involved. You got it. That's the job of a floor general to do that, to get everyone involved there. And I know it sucks when he turns them all over in those situations. But I understand where he's coming from. He's trying to get other people involved, so it won't be they won't be stagnant, and teams don't feel like he's trying not to get the teams to have him double or triple team. He wants to get other people involved so he could cook. And I think that's his mindset with that. I don't blame him, but I do it in the regular season. Then and I believe in the postseason, I think he'll be a little more selfish. It's just me going forward. So we'll see. We'll see what we got. We got the Washington Wizards, a team that we just saw and beat. Now at home, you gotta win your home games. I understand why we get upset with losing to the Raptors at home. Remember, they came in a couple weeks ago in December, and they beat us in our home floor. This is a sample size that Toronto has come into Madison Square Garden not once, twice already, and beaten us on our home court. They've done this before. This is nothing. There's nothing that surprised us. While we remember, Toronto came when we were in the middle of they snapped our 9-game winning streak, wasn't it, or 8? They snapped our winning streak.
8 or 9, 9, I believe.
We were on fire, and they came and beat us. Now again, had a couple wins in a row. We were won 8 out of the last 9 games. They came and they beat us today regardless, back to back. But they just give us a bit of a they just match up and they give us a hard time as a team. But you know what? You put us in a best of 7. I think the Knicks win a best of 7 against the Toronto Raptors. Plain and simple. It's just this is the rigmarole of the regular season. That's all it was. It's just a regular season schedule, back and forth, back to back. If you put them in a 7-game series where everyone has the same equal rest, and they go the game between game 1 to game 2 to game 2, and etc. I think we know that the better team, the Knicks, will beat them. So that's just the part of the regular season. That's just the part of the regular season. If you go with a 7-game series against the Bulls, the Knicks will beat the Bulls. But with all even. But when it's a regular season, you're flying from different parts of the country, going through different things, etc., sleeping uncomfortable, like Chef Dan said, with the families, or after a long road trip, the family coming in late, this and that. There's no excuses because you're professionals. You get paid millions and millions of dollars to go out there and produce and get buckets and stop the opposing players. But at the end of the day, it's a long. That's why the regular season. A lot of people say it's extremely long because you get those examples like that. Team that you should have not be losing to, you lose, and vice versa. Team and it goes both ways. So, but that's why the playoffs are a best of seven. That's why they don't make it a one game one and done because they usually the better team. The better team wins because it's their series of the team of talented teams go at it. So it is what it is. I hate to lose, especially today on a nice day today, MLK Day. The garden with all the families and all the young kids there, and you want to send the faithful at home happy. This is not the corporate crowd that comes in every night at Madison Square. This was a family. It would have been nice to let the family, the kids, and them go home with a Knicks victory, but they fought hard, 123 to 121. They fall by two and forced an overtime. But that's how it goes. That's how it is.
Yeah, not only that, but at least this isn't like the old Knicks matinee games where it was over before halftime.
And yeah, and people are flipping bottles of water.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah, I know. But hey, we got a better the team. I understand we're not there yet, but they were much competitive. That was a fun game. It was a competitive game. Right? Trust me, we hate losing. We do not. We wanted a game winner. I put 124 to 123. I thought Brunson was gonna hit that three ball. I thought we were gonna have a Brunson three for victory. But not today. But it'll come. It'll come. It'll come. They'll get it ready to go. We still got a second half of the season here. I know, and of course the mantra: one game, one possession, one quarter, one half, one game at a time. And right now you got the Wizards. Don't let it be a 2 game losing streak. That's all I got to say for tonight. That's all I got.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, guys, man, thank you again. Enjoy the Martin Luther King Monday. We got to get some dinner. I came home from work, showered, and right into the stream. So I haven't even have a conversation with my wife, and she's probably waiting for dinners. So, guys, man, we're hungry. I had a long day of work, and thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate, of course, you guys enjoy your dinner. Enjoy the rest of your Monday night here. We'll be back on Wednesday for, and of course, Knicks and the Wizards. Don't forget, and we appreciate every one of you guys. We'll see you next time here. Again, have a beautiful night, man. Peace.